Imagine a century-old giant, a company that literally helped build the industrial world, suddenly realizing the ground beneath its feet is turning into quicksand. This is Nachi-Fujikoshi. They look solid on the outside, but we found a hole in their legacy business the size of a crater. Today, we're decoding their do-or-die mission, dumping the past to become the robot king of 2026. Is it a brilliant pivot or a desperate gamble? Let's find out. Here's the too long didn't read version. Nachi is currently a walking paradox. Their sales dropped, which usually means the boss is crying, but their profits actually shot up by nearly 50%. How? They've stopped trying to be everything to everyone. They're ditching their old China-heavy diet for a high-protein US and India strategy, and they're betting the entire farm on robots that can think. It's not just a change, it's a structural heart transplant. Most tech companies today just write code and hope someone else builds the hardware. Not Nachi. These guys are the ultimate DIY masters. They make their own special steel, they forge their own gears, and then they build the robots with those gears. It's like owning the farm, the flour mill, and the bakery. This vertical integration is their fortress. If the global supply chain breaks tomorrow, Nachi just keeps on smelting. Now let's look at that profit jump. Plus 47% looks amazing on a LinkedIn post, right? But look closer, sales actually went down. This profit isn't because they're selling more, it's because they're burning the furniture, cutting costs, and getting lucky with currency exchange rates. Relying on a weak yen to make your numbers look good is like relying on a tailwind to win a marathon. It's great until the wind changes direction. For years, China was the golden goose for machinery, but the goose is feeling a bit under the weather. Sales there hit a wall because everyone is waiting to see what happens next. Meanwhile, the electric vehicle revolution is moving so fast, it's making traditional hydraulics look like steam engines. Nachi's old-school parts are being replaced faster than they can scale their robot army. That's a massive bottleneck. Check out this waterfall chart. They planned for a feast, but reality served them a light snack. A $48 million drop in demand is a lot of unsold robots. They were saved by $12 million in quote currency magic. But look at those shrinking margins. If they don't lower their production costs, they're heading straight into a price war where nobody wins but the customers. So here is the multi-billion-dollar question. Can their new robots learn to walk fast enough to outrun the death of the internal combustion engine? Because the old way of making cars is dying, and Nachi needs to decide if they want to be the coffin maker or the architect of the new world. The answer? They're going on the offensive. Meet the MZS-05. It's basically a robot with social skills. It's designed to work next to humans without, accidentally swinging an arm through them. They're also injecting AI into their welding machines so they can spot a mistake in 2 milliseconds. That's faster than you can blink. Look at this pie chart. Their bearings business is like a giant, reliable old truck. It carries all the weight, but it's slow and expensive to run. The robots? That's the sports car. Right now, the truck is 62% of the business, but the sports car has the better profit margins. Nachi is trying to shrink the truck and turbocharge the car. Nachi is breaking up with its dependency on China. They're moving the party to America and India. Why? Because that's where the new factories are being built. They're doubling their footprint in Rajasthan, India, and setting up tech centers in Michigan. It's a 60% overseas target, basically a world tour of manufacturing. How do they stack up against the big boys? Fanuc is the king of reliability, and Yaskawa owns motion control. But Nachi's secret weapon? They are the special ops of robots. While the others sell standard models, Nachi customizes the whole line, from the steel in the gears to the AI in the brain. They aren't trying to be the biggest, they're trying to be the most essential. Here's the geeky stuff that actually makes them money. They've invented bearings that don't get fried by electric car batteries. That's huge for EV reliability. And their welding tech uses machine learning to stop errors before they happen. This isn't just hardware, it's material science meets Silicon Valley. You can't build a robot future with an analog workforce. Nachi literally owns an industrial high school. They are training the next generation of hybrid engineers, half mechanic, half coder. Every graduate gets sent abroad to learn languages. They aren't just hiring talent, they are growing it in a lab. Here is the flight plan to 2030. We are currently in the purge phase, cleaning up the balance sheet. By next year, the US-India offensive kicks into high gear. If they hit their marks, by 2030, this will be a 60% overseas company with double-digit profit margins. It's a long road, but the GPS is set. But hold on, no investment is a sure thing. If the yen gets too strong, their profits evaporate. If China stays stagnant longer than expected, It's a drag on growth. And the EV race? It's brutal. Nachi is betting that their material science can protect them from these storms. It's a high-stakes game of industrial chess. Nachi-Fujikoshi is a 100-year-old company, acting like a startup. They've got the steel, they've got the robots, and now they've got the plan. But what do you think? Can they out-robot the competition? Drop a comment below. And if you need the full 200-page data dump on this, head over to HDINResearch.com. I'm the senior analyst for HDIN, and I'll see you in the next deep dive.